Now we bring back the duck leg, wash it, and then make sure we tap it very dry, so don't dilute the marinade. Now we mix the marinade well first, then apply onto the duck. Now we marinate this for 30 minutes or more. Now for the Chinese sausage, cut them into about 2 mm thickness and then cut them into about the fingernail size. Now for the salted eggs, we only take the egg yolk and then cut them into half and then put them aside. Now this glutinous rice here, wash it 1 or 2 times, then soak it for about 15 minutes to 30 minutes will do. Now for the dry stuff over here, now all these are dry seafood and the mushroom and the lotus seed. We will also soak it for 15 minutes. Now after 15 minutes, take them out. Okay, rinse it a bit in case there's some sand here. Now retain all this water, we are going to use it for the sauce. Also squeeze out the water for the mushroom. The lotus seed also a bit softened already. Take it out, put it aside. Now once the water settled down, pour them into another bowl. Okay, all this sediment throw it away. Same for the dry shrimp and the oyster. Now this lotus leaf here, wash it a bit and then soak it in the water for about 15 minutes or so that they soften up. Now after 15 minutes, we get rid of the water, rinse it again. Now this time put in hot water to blanch it for about 5 minutes. Now this is to remove anything that stick onto the leaf, and you can see that the greenness also will come up. Now we shall now prepare to steam the glutinous rice. Now prepare the plate, put some oil there so that they won't stick afterward. Now put in our soaked glutinous rice. Now level it. Now just add a bit of water to above the rice level will do. Now do not over put in the water, otherwise they will become very soggy. Alright. Now we have a boil a pot of water, put the rice in, cover it. Now steam for 10 minutes, then later on we loosen it and then another 10 minutes. Now after 10 minutes, take it out, loosen it. Now mix them well so that the bottom can come to the top. Alright. Now then come to boil again, then steam for another 10 minutes. Now we have steam it for the second 10 minutes already. Now check that the rice are fully cooked. Alright. Now you just take it out and see. Make sure there's no more white or translucent. Alright. Because later on, even when you do a second steaming, they won't cook again. Now we shall heat the oil until you can see small bubble coming out. Now put in a spatula underneath. Now put in the drumstick. Now make sure we drip it dry earlier. Now put in the meat side in first. Now pour the hot oil over the skin. Now if you have time, you can use a toothpick to just go through the side. Because the skin will shrink. If you don't do that, the skin will retrieve until the middle. Alright, but this is optional. Okay, turn the fire to medium. We'll fry it for about 5-6 minutes. Now then we flip it over. Now put it onto the spatula. If it touches the wok itself, it may get burned on. Now as long as they can get the coloring, you can take it out already. Now we leave about 2 tablespoons of oil. Okay, on back the fire. Now put in our dry shrimp and the scallop and the oyster. Okay, use a smaller fire. Now fry until you can smell the fragrance. Now once you can smell it, add in your Chinese sausage. Now for the dry oyster, you may also cut them into smaller pieces. Okay, once you can smell all of them, put in your mushroom. Now once it's well mixed, off the fire, put in your glutinous rice and mix them. Now get all the ingredients well mixed. You can see from the color. Alright. Now test the taste and adjust accordingly. You can add in some oyster sauce for the taste. Alright. So once the taste is adjusted, just leave them there first. Now this lotus leaf is very big. Okay, so how we going to prepare? Now here is very hard, so we just cut away this end. Alright. Now then over here, open it. We are going to cut it into 4/4. Alright, so we will have 4 pieces like this. Okay, later we are going to use it. Drumstick here, I have removed the bone, but this is optional because it's a quite difficult task to do and remove the toothpick already. Alright, so if you remove it, then it's flatter and then you can put more filling in. Now, so I will arrange the drumstick inside. Okay, spread it out. And then put it into the duck here. Now press it tight. Now after this, we are going to put on the lotus leaf. Now the first piece over here, apply some oil onto it so that it won't stick to the rice. Now put them opposite and do the same for the other direction. Now once you are done that, take a bowl. This is going to be put into your steamer. Okay, turn it over. Alright, so you see you have transferred into this plate already. Put in your egg yolk. Okay, so make it look nice. Put one on each end. Now those are loose one, just put it across. The salted eggs oil will flow down. Now fold them. Alright, so it's ready to the steaming. So we put it to do the steam. Now if you are using a wok to steam, it will be about 2 hours. Now if you are using pressure cooker, the stove type you divide by 3, so it's about 40 minutes. If you are using electrical pressure cooker, then longer time. So the 40 minutes you times 2, 80 minutes. Now we are going to prepare the dressing sauce. Now the water here are from the soaked mushroom and the dry shrimp, right? Now once it come to boil, test the taste and adjust it. So that add in our thickening. Now the consistency should be able to cling on to the spoon. Now we have leave the duck in the pressure cooker to cool down a bit, then take it out. Now transfer into a bigger plate. This is too tight already. Now we'll open it, then cut the lotus leaf so that it is neater. Now add in your dressing. Alright, and our duck is done already.